Today, we'll explore a crucial aspect of the home buying journey, the appraisal process. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner, understanding appraisals is essential. Additionally, if you're a veteran utilizing a VA loan, there are specific elements that you need to be aware of, which we'll cover throughout this discussion. I'm Bo Bloomer from the Checkmate Group of Century 21 Redwood. Our team has assisted numerous military members and their families in navigating the VA home loan process. So my goal here today is to guide you through every detail from what appraisers specifically consider for VA loans all the way to the Tidewater reconsideration of value and its associated structural implications. By the end of the video, you'll be able to feel confident in the whole appraisal process, whether you're purchasing your dream home or making an investment in your future. And of course, if you encounter any questions, challenges, or concerns about what we discussed today, please feel free to reach out, share your comments below, and if you find value in this content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, or follow for the latest information. So let's begin by defining what an appraisal is. Simply put, an appraisal is an independent professional opinion on a property's market value conducted by a third-party appraiser ordered by the lending institution. This value aids the lender in determining how much they'll be willing to lend, ensuring that the purchase price, aligns with the property's value to protect both you and the lender from overpaying. It's important to note that appraisals can be subjective. If you consult 5 different appraisers, you'll likely receive 5 different diverse valuations. Appraisals differ slightly in that the appraiser has access to the sales contract and is aware of the target price. Does this influence their opinion? Maybe. I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments. Appraisers are licensed professionals, and for VA home loans, the lender orders the appraisal through the VA's portal. They act independently, providing an unbiased assessment based solely on data and evidence. Some appraisers may also be realtors and adhere to the Realtor Code of Ethics, ensuring high standards of professionalism and access to the multiple listing service for necessary information. Now, when is an appraisal necessary? For most traditional home purchases involving a mortgage, an appraisal is required as lenders rely on it to determine the loan-to-value (LTV) ratio. This ratio indicates the percentage of the home's value that you'll be allowed or qualified to borrow. For VA loans, appraisals are nearly always mandated, aligning with the VA's minimum property requirements to ensure the home is safe and sound. While cash purchasers are not required to obtain an appraisal, it is still advisable as it provides a third-party opinion on the property's value, ensuring that you're not overpaying, which is smart. Additionally, although the VA does not mandate a home inspection, I strongly encourage you to get one and attend the inspection in person. A detailed report can appear overwhelming, but on-site feedback from the inspector can provide clarity. This is also good because the home inspection will give you a great long-term plan for any required maintenance items down the road. For example, a roof might need a repair in 5 years, or HVAC might be identified as being beyond its useful life and will most likely need replacement sooner than later. In some situations, lenders, including those dealing with VA loans, might waive the appraisal requirement, typically depending on specific circumstances. Stay tuned for a future video detailing the conditions under which the VA permits appraisal waivers, such as for interest rate reduction, refinance loans, and certain down payment scenarios. So what do appraisers evaluate? They examine various factors including the property's condition, size, location, and amenities, along with recent renovations and the surrounding area. A key tool for appraisers is the MLS, the Multiple Listing Service, which allows them to compare your property to similarly recently sold homes, known as comparable sales or comps, to establish value. However, it is vital to note that not all private listings and closings are included in the MLS. A good listing agent will ensure, track, and present these comps to the appraiser during your consultation, as being well prepared can facilitate a smoother transaction. For VA loans, appraisals are vital to verify that the property meets requirements. The appraiser's identification of dilapidated structures, for example an old shed, may lead to repair requirements. This might drive the appraiser to identify lender-required repairs. I have personally seen VA appraisers add exterior painting and some safety items such as a deck repair or handrail installation, just to mention a few, to the contract as lender required repairs. There are different types of appraisals, with in-person appraisals being the most common. In some transactions, hybrid or desktop appraisals are implemented, relying on remote data collected or trusted third-party sources. For VA loans, in-person appraisals are standard to ensure compliance with the lender's requirements and the VA's MPRs. Now let's discuss a feature unique to VA home loans known as Tidewater. If an appraiser believes that the home's value might not align with the purchase price, they can invoke Tidewater. This allows your real estate agent to step in and provide additional comparable sales data to help the appraiser arrive at a more accurate valuation. Bottom line, it's essential to be mindful of timing when scheduling an appraisal with your lender. If you need recent comps for the appraisal, ensure those sales have closed before the appraiser visits. For instance, if an appraiser inspects a property on December 2nd and they cannot consider a sale that closed on December 7th, as that information would be unavailable to them at the time of the appraisal, like it hasn't published with the county records. Therefore, it's critical to strategize effectively throughout this process, ideally with guidance from your agent and lender. This feature is a game changer because it provides both buyers and sellers the opportunity to address potential issues before the appraisal report is finalized. It exemplifies one of the ways the VA program protects veterans. What occurs if the appraisal value differs from the purchase price? This discrepancy can impact how much your lender is willing to finance. Like, they're not going to lend you more money than what the home's worth. If this happens with a VA loan, after invoking Tidewater, you have the option to request a reconsideration of value, ROV, if you suspect key information such as recent renovation or relevant sales comps was overlooked. This process is very straightforward, and your lender and agent will assist you. When property values exceed the purchase price, you can benefit quickly from equity. Additionally, some buyers choose to increase the sales price to secure seller credits for the excess amount, although not all lending institutions permit this. The real challenge arises when appraised value is lower than expected. In such cases, it's important to remember that the VA includes a mandatory escape clause, allowing you to withdraw from the transaction if the appraisal is low and the seller is unwilling to negotiate. This clause ensures that you reclaim your earnest money deposit upon application. In certain areas, this clause may be included in the sales contract, so it is prudent to be aware of this detail. Some veterans in competitive markets may choose to cover the difference, but this option varies based on individual financial situations and purchasing locations. Differences in appraisals can range from as little as $1,000 to upwards of $100,000 or even more. It's always important to have a financing and appraisal contingency. A great agent will guide you through this whole process. Once the appraisal is completed, you'll receive a copy of the report alongside a notice of value, which is certified by the VA underwriter for your lending institution. This process ensures transparency. It's vital to examine this report carefully and discuss any questions or errors with your lender. Common issues might include typographical errors such as a misspelled name. In conclusion, appraisals play a critical role in the home buying process for veterans using the VA loan program. Features such as Tidewater, reconsideration of value, and flexibility regarding dilapidated structures offer significant protection, whether you're purchasing your first home or your forever home. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel, and feel free to share our information and content. I look forward to connecting with you very soon. Thanks again. I'm Bo Bloomer from Century 21 Redwood and the Checkmate Group. And remember, it's your move. Take care.